How's it going, YouTube? This is Wake Run Collapse. It has been a very long time. It's been about a month since I shot any videos, since I uploaded any videos, and I'm not going to discuss that at length today in this video, because today's video is going to be me opening box 1 out of 5 of the brand new Japanese concept pack, the PokeKyun collection. Let's take a look at the box art right here. Real nice looking. All cutesy Pokemon, of course, first edition, as I ordered this pre-order straight from AmiAmi in Japan. This is a 32 card set, and it's got some great EX cards inside of it, and I really hope that you guys enjoy this opening. Make sure to hit the like button down below if you're excited for my return to YouTube. Make sure you hit the like button down below as well if you are, I don't know, really excited to see the different cards you're going to see in this set. The pull rates have been very awesome. In general, it's about 5, well, we'll just call them good cards per booster box. There are 20 packs in here, but each box, sorry, wow, this thing is really jammed in there. Kind of destroyed that box. Each box has 20 packs, and each pack has 4 cards inside. There is a Flareon EX in here, as well as a full art version. There are new full arts for Gardevoir EX, Mega Gardevoir EX. There's a Pikachu non-EX full art, and there's regular and full art EX prints of Sylveon EX, which is just crazy to me. So, we're going to pop right into this tiny set. And you know what? I better make sure I have some sleeves at the ready as well. I guess that might be important. There we go. So you expect to see 1 great card out of every 4 packs, so pretty similar to what it was like in EX Battle Boost. The first 2 cards, oh yeah, and there's going to be leaflets. If you were to not do the card trick, the first 2 cards would be commons, and the second 2 cards would be an uncommon, and either an uncommon or the double rare. So either way, that's going to be pretty cool. We are still going to do the card trick, though, to make sure that nothing goofy happens here. So here we have a Swirlix to the first card, and yes, every card is going to have its own holographic shine to it. Here we have a Swirlix. This is an uncommon. You'll notice a difference in the borders, I believe, between common and uncommon cards. See, there's a common Fletchling, so you do not have that type of holographic border, but the holographic print itself is different too. Here we have an Esper, another common card. And a Charizard, an uncommon Charizard. That's just beautiful there. I'm going to be very careful with the cards as I go through them. I'm only going to be sleeving the EXs, but I'm always very careful with my cards, so have no fear if you're waiting for the sale video. Oh, shout out for the pack art as well. That is really cool. I'm going to dip the lighting down a little bit. But it is really nice, so I wanted to share that. Next pack is going to give us a Frostlass. There's a Raichu, a Swablu, and an Yveltal, as well an uncommon. It's so rare, for lack of better phrasing, to refer to an Yveltal and a Charizard as uncommon cards, but that's what they are in this set. Next pack is going to have the Wally reprint. They did reprint Wally. There is 1 new trainer in here. We'll discuss it when we get there. There's a Wobbuffet, nice and Patience. There's a Flabébé. And a Meowstic. And I was watching 8-Bit Box video where he was discussing the artwork on these cards, and I'm really fond of the fact that they included both versions of Meowstic on the artwork. And I definitely agree with Andrew that they should have more booster packs and sets that include those alternate artworks, and not just because they're a little different and could make the card a little better. It'd just be cool to include them. Kind of like having just the pink Jellicent, like he said. There's a Dedenne. There's a Charmander, and if you look at the Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard in a row, it's definitely one of the greatest sequences of artwork that I've ever seen for an evolutionary line. It's just so cool watching the Charmander progress through life as the trainer does as well. There's the flower wreath, or the floral wreath. I think if it's attached to a basic, because it's a tool card, if it's attached to a basic, then it heals 20 damage at the end of your opponent's next turn. And there's our first EX, and that is the Gardevoir EX Full Art. Check out that Ralt and Curlia on the right-hand side as well. Really cool. This is a reprint of the Gardevoir EX from X and Y 5. So from Primal Clash, it does have the same attacks. As well will the Mega Gardevoir EX when we encounter that for the first time. So just worth mentioning to you guys there. Moving on to the next pack, we're going to have a Jirachi, Shroomish, Snorunt, and a Slurpuff. You will notice on the left-hand side of the cards, on the top left-hand side, there are ribbons for these Pokemon to denote certain things, like that they're an experienced battler or something like that. I think there's 6 total ribbons in all. It kind of gives the Pokemon some personality. I'm not terribly well-versed in how it works, but it is there, and it is cool if that happens to strike your fancy. Here we have a Diancie, speaking of fancy. Another Fletchling. A Chikorita, a little Pikachu in the background as they play down the steps, which is not recommended for any child. And there's an Altaria. We are, of course, anxiously awaiting the arrival of Altaria EX and Mega Altaria EX, but it did not happen in this set. Which is alright, given their cool choices. Here's another Meowstic, just trying to get this guy back into focus. There we go. Esper, Charmeleon, so that completes that line. And a Sylveon EX Full Art, with Eevee chomping on his ribbon a little bit. Very cool. Love adding these cards to my collection. First attack does 30 damage, and I think if the defending Pokemon has a tool attached to it, it deals another 30. And its second attack does 100 damage. And then you have to move a Fairy Energy from Sylveon EX to one of your benched Pokemon. But once you do that, that Pokemon is healed by 50 damage. So that's pretty cool. Sure, somebody could set up a deck in which that would be useful somehow. So yeah, 2 full arts so far. Maybe that's going to tip the scales in your favor if you were debating on whether to purchase a booster box or not. There's Yveltal, Wobbuffet, Swablu, and Frostlass. I think at this point we're going to be able to go through the box a little bit faster. Now that we've seen a lot of the common and uncommon cards that the set has to offer. Here we go. Focus for the Swirlix, Raichu, Snorunt, and Flareon EX. Definitely a different style of artwork from the other evolutions that we have seen or have been revealed in the case of Umbreon EX thus far. Its ability lets you transfer 1 fire energy to it once per turn, and its attack does 50 damage plus an extra 20 for every fire energy attached. So that's pretty cool. Wow, 1 EX and 2 full arts so far, and I already know that this box is going to have 2 more. We're really lucky, possibly even 3 more great cards inside. So there we have Slurpuff. Gulpin, haven't seen that one yet. Another Floral Wreath, and Altaria. We're just going to stack a couple of stacks of common and uncommon cards here. Should try to speed things up a little bit. There's a Floette, which I don't think we've seen so far. Charmander, Raichu, and another Charizard. I do please ask you guys to wait for the inevitable sale video before asking to purchase any of the cards in here. So we get another Dedenne, Floette, not Floette, Flabebe, Esper, and Meowstic. Reason for that is I don't know what I'm going to pull out of my 5 boxes, and if a certain card only has 1 available or 2 available, then it's more likely to be sold for a higher price. Whereas if I pull the same card in all 5 boxes, I might be selling it at a slightly lower price. But rest assured, you're not going to be seeing $20 prices for these full arts because the pull ratios don't warrant it. I already have an idea for what I want to charge for these full arts, and now I just have to wait for the polls to figure themselves out. Diancie, Swablu, Gulpin, and Frostlass. Next pack is another Meowstic, Fletchling, Snorunt, and the Pikachu full art, or the Pikachu's full art, as they're just piling into this card. This is a non-EX full art. It's the only one of its kind in this set, and I believe this is also a reprint from a previous expansion. But my goodness, that is so cool. Really, really nice. I know this card's going to be a fan favorite too. I will be doing a recap once this video is complete, so you guys can see those great cards one more time. I just don't want this first video to be, 20 minutes long or anything like that. There's only 80 cards we're showing. We still got 4 more boxes to go. So still yet to pull, we have the Flareon EX Full Art, the Sylveon EX, and the Mega Gardevoir EX Full Art. That is our third Charizard. Here we have another Jirachi, Esper, Flabebe, and Altaria. So we're bound to get one more awesome card out of here, although really with the pulls we've had so far, I'm quite pleased with my collection's progression. There we go. So we have another Swirlix, Charmeleon, Swablu, and Yveltal. And we're down to the last pack. Hopefully some last pack magic. Gotta round things out nicely. Our last pack is going to have a Frostlass, Chikorita, Fletchling, and awesome, a Sylveon EX. So while we did miss the full arts for Mega Gardevoir and Flareon, we pulled 5 awesome cards. Undeniably cool. Guys, make sure you go down into the comments section below and let me know what your favorite card from this set is. I'm really curious to see what it is and whether or not I happen to pull it in this video. Still 4 more chances to complete the set, and I have great faith that with the pull rates that we have available in this expansion, that we should have no problem getting there. So a recap of the greatest pulls in this video. Could show the whole damn thing. We've got a Flareon EX, Sylveon EX, Gardevoir EX Full Art, Sylveon EX Full Art, and a Pikachu Full Art to finish things off. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch the video. Leave a like down below if you enjoyed it. And I can't really speak to whether I'm going to be back immediately for daily videos, but I promise you I'll be opening PokeKyun Box 1 today, Box 2 tomorrow, then Boxes 3 through 5 on Wednesday, and then a sale video either Thursday or Friday, depending on how things shake out. Thank you for the support. Thank you for sticking with me. You know I appreciate that, but I'm saying it anyways, and I'll see you tomorrow.